Morning. Happy hump day to you, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from beautiful, cloudy San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, and purposeful coach and speaker in the world. Clearly, I'm thrilled. I hope you are too. This is what 51 can look like. You know, there's a lot of 51-year-olds walking around the earth in pretty bad shape. It doesn't have to be that way, okay? I'm just telling you that, there's an option. All right, let's have a conversation this morning. Can we? Squeeze a lemon, get lemon juice. Squeeze an orange, get orange juice. Squeeze you. What are we going to get? What are we going to get when you are squeezed? There's an old saying out there, no pressure, no diamonds. They say a diamond is really nothing more than a simple chunk of coal that made it good under pressure. Pressure. Get you some. No pressure, no diamonds. No resistance, no big muscles. No challenges, no opportunity for growth. Squeeze a lemon, get lemon juice. Squeeze an orange, get orange juice. What happens when you get squeezed? Well, Steve, that depends on how you define squeeze. Will you please define it for me? I'm so glad you asked. The way I define squeezed is pressure. Pressure, baby. Pressure, pressure, pressure. You got me under pressure. Pressure is typically an experience that a man or woman has when something outside of their plan, outside of their to-do list, outside of their schedule, outside of their expectation presents itself to you unexpectedly. So we all have an expectation of how the day is going to go, how the morning is going to go, how our date night is going to go, how our children are going to interact in the morning getting ready for school, how our boss or how our clients are going to show up. We all have an expectation of we have an expectation of the drive to work in the morning. That we're not going to get a flat tire, that we're not going to get in an accident, that we're not going to be cut off the road. We all have an expectation in our mind of how life should go. Yet, when it does not go in the direction that we expected it to go, and an unexpected person or event or situation presents itself to you, unexpected pressure can hit if you have not learned how to be a thermostat and not a thermometer. And the pressure can be insurmountable, especially if you have multiple challenges that are unexpected or situations that show up at the same time or in a series of events in a row when you have a deadline for something else. Pressure. Squeeze a lemon, you get lemon juice. Squeeze a grapefruit, you get grapefruit juice. Squeeze an orange, you get orange juice. Squeeze a you, what's going to come out ya? What's going to come out ya? There's a fascinating principle in my favorite book, the Bible, that says, offer to God a sacrifice of praise. Think about this for a minute. When you got that paycheck, it's easy to be grateful. When the relationship's going great, it's easy to be grateful. When you have your stuff in order, it's easy to be grateful. It's easy to be grateful when all the cool stuff is happening. But have you ever given incredible thanks to the level of it being praise when the feces has hit the oscillating device? For those of you that haven't made it out of 5th grade, that means when the hits the fan, okay? So when that happens, are you one that when you are squeezed, what comes out is a song? What comes out is a praise. What comes out is gratitude. Ooh, man, I just got into a car wreck. Okay, now, many of you know I did a live video. People are worried about my driving. I was drag racing funny cars at 15 years old, ladies and gentlemen. My dad was a drag racer. I can drive circles around just about anybody. I've been in 2 wrecks while doing live videos. Been hit by other people, all right? So here's the situation. I always rejoice when I get into a car accident. If I'm not hurt, I just go, okay, cool, I ain't hurt. Here's what's going to happen. As a licensed realtor for 21 years, having a team that still operates, even though I coach full-time, my past clients are being taken care of by the Collins Group. I go, this is fantastic. Every time I've gotten into a car wreck, since I've been a realtor in the last 21 years, and they've all been me being hit by other people, I've ended up selling 2 houses. Because guess what happens? My network expands. I'm going to get to meet the person that I hit and be very gracious and cool and calm. I am not going to call the Texas Hammer, honey. I'm fine. It's going to be all right. I'm not going to sue you. You good. It's okay. By the way, my name is Steve Collins. If you knew someone that was looking to buy or sell a home or invest in real estate, you have a realtor with a calm, cool, and collected demeanor that you would refer them to. You don't? Well, here's my card. Let's be friends. I get to meet the cop. The last time I got into an accident, the cop said, I cannot believe how calm, cool, and collected you are in the midst of this. I said, sir, if I'm this calm, cool, and collected in a car accident, can you imagine how calm, cool, and collected I'm going to be when I help you buy or sell your next home or invest in real estate? Here's my card. Then I get to meet the people in Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Then I get to meet the people at the body shop. Then I get to meet the guy that did the body work. Then I get to meet the guy that did the paint work. I mean, I'm exposed to a network. You get squeezed, what comes out of you? Now, for years, what came out of me was profanity and anger. Now, I'm not saying that doesn't come out of me when I'm in the press anymore. I'm just saying that it has gone from like this to 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 like this. I have no illusions that that is ever going to go away 100% until Jesus comes back and takes me home, or they stick me in a pine box. Then my flesh probably won't get uptight now and then. What has happened, though, is the difference between the unexpected event occurring that can cause pressure, that will squeeze you. What happens is the time frame from reaction to controlled response, decided response, has gone from not even being aware of it as I am a victim of the things that happened to me, like many people find themselves. For many years I lived my life that way, to I'm getting better, I'm getting better, I'm getting better, I'm getting better, I'm getting better. Now something happens, I can flip the script in my own head because I realize that there's no meaning to any situation except the meaning I attach to it by the story that I tell myself about that situation. I just got in a car wreck. Oh my God, I'm going to be so inconvenienced. My neck's going to hurt. My back's going to hurt. It's terrible. I might have to get a loaner car. I'm going to have to go to the body shop. I'm going to have to talk to all these people. I'm going to have to do... No. I say, just got into a wreck. Cool. My car's going to be better than it was before. This is going to be great. I'm going to meet the body guy. I'm going to meet the paint guy. I'm going to meet the guy, the lady that greets me at the body shop. Man, shut up, car. Stop it. All right. I'm going to get to meet so many people. I'm going to get to meet the cop. I'm going to get to meet the person that hit me. I'm going to get to meet so many. I'm going to expand my network and fill my database. And every car wreck I've had since I was 16 years old, I had a couple at 16, starting when I got my real estate license 21 years ago, every time I've been in an accident as a realtor, I've ended up selling 2 houses. So car wrecks are good to me. They've been good to me. It's the conversation when you're squeezed, when you're pressed, what comes out of you? This is a question I want to ask you. Squeeze a lemon, get lemon juice. Squeeze an orange, get orange juice. Squeeze you, what comes out? Well, if you don't like what comes out, you get to choose what goes in, because what you put in is what's going to come out when you're squeezed. Zig Ziglar says this: it is impossible to consistently perform in a manner that is inconsistent with your self-image. Your self-image is largely affected by your internal thoughts and internal dialogues when you speak to yourself. And you get to be in charge of that conversation. You're not a victim of your thoughts. You can't keep a bird from flying over your head, but you can keep him from building a nest in your hair. What does that mean? That means that I cannot stop the first thought that hits my head. However, I can decide if I'm going to dwell on it, if I'm going to take it in, if I'm going to dig in, if I'm going to get all bent out of shape, get my panties in a bunch, start cussing and yelling and being angry, or if I'm going to say, nope, what's another way I can look at this that would make me feel empowered and not victimized? How else could I look at this situation? How else could I frame this? Puppies come out. Of course they do, Tish. I wouldn't expect anything less. So when we look at a unexpected situation, Letitia, we look at an unexpected situation, we can look at that and choose to name it whatever we want. Okay, what gift am I going to get blessed with this unexpected situation? What outcome is there that could be extremely positive for me that I'm not looking at? How could this tie together? And you see, when you have a little bit of the B-I-B-L-E in you, you can refer to a promise in the book of Romans, chapter 8:28, that says this: all things work together for good to those who love the Lord, who are called according to his purpose. All things work together. How many things? That's right. Some things? No. All things work together for good. So if the current situation ain't good, it ain't the end of the situation, because the end of the situation will work out for my good. So if I know that all things are working together for good, that means good things are working for my good. This also means unexpected things will be worked out for my good. Terrible situations will be worked out for my good. I have this promise. So I ask myself, in the midst of this situation, what is the blessing that is being disguised by this big old hairy audacious problem? What is the blessing that's being disguised by this? So when you're squeezed, ladies and gentlemen, what comes out? What comes out? Is it panties in a bunch, screaming, yelling, fighting? And by the way, you just had a bad moment, but you chose to turn it into a bad day by milking that bad moment all day long by whining, complaining, and gossiping to everybody you meet. You're not going to believe what happened to me today. Oh, you didn't hear? And you didn't hear either. Well, let me tell you. And your whole day, you're rehearsing the same stupid stuff that you couldn't control. And now you have a bad day because you took a bad moment and milked it all day. You don't have to do that, ladies and gentlemen. You don't need that drama in your life. Save the drama for your mama. Change the script. Change the conversation. Make the decision that you are going to say, what is the blessing? What is the gift that is in this problem in front of me? Because it's going to work out for my good one way or another. One way or another, this is going to work for my good. I wonder what the blessing is going to be in this. Squeeze a lemon, get lemon juice. Squeeze an orange, get orange juice. Squeeze you. What comes out? Pressure. No pressure. No diamonds. I hope when you get squeezed, you realize that you have the opportunity to decide exactly what's going to come out because of what you have put in. Have a great day, guys.